Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, chat. Sorry, as soon as I unmuted the mic, Nemi started going feral on the carpet. I have an old cork from an expensive champagne that an old client bought for me. And it fell off the desk recently, and now Nemi is obsessed with playing with that cork, so I've just let him have his fun, let him play with it. Hello! How are we all? Let's see, let me check in with everybody. I had to refresh my Mix It Up bot because it didn't look like it was working, but I think it's working now. I think we're all well and good. Let me just scroll through and say hello to everybody. Hello Skinner, hello Fluttershy, hello Pyrochain, welcome in. Jake with the 17 months, thank you so much. I knew you loved all of the bullying that we did to you. Hello Pipey, hello Compa, and hello Zach with the 60 stream streak. Oh my goodness. That's a lot, dude, what the hell? Alright, I got a couple of things that I want to do today. Last art stream we did, I was drawing out this new hairstyle for my upcoming model, and I started rigging it earlier today, and then Hal and I took a little bit of a break to have like a late breakfast, and we watched we were finishing the Madoka Magica anime, and the final episode ended at 2 PM, which is when my stream is supposed to start. So that's why I'm a little bit late. Let's see here. I love Pona's emotes. Pona has such amazing emotes. So anyway, I want to finish rigging the physics for this hairstyle. I also have... I forgot, zoom out doesn't work the same way on Clip Studio. I don't know why you can't see her arms. I don't know, just ignore that. But outside of that, I also have a drawing hand that I would like to rig.
Gorgeous.
And I also have a game control handset that I would like to rig. Fucking Rayman looking ass. Look, I don't know why she looks like that. I went through the base and like all the layers are turned on, so I don't know what the problem is. Like if I go through here, see, they're all turned on, but they're not. Oh wait, I think I know what the problem is. Hang on. I had it set for specific outfit toggles, but then I turned the toggles off. Yeah, there we go. Fixed it. I'm only fixing it because you called me Rayman and that wasn't very nice. Where are her arms? Oh, here. If we have time, I would also like to do the toggles for the outfits, but I also don't want you guys to see the outfits, so I might do the toggles off stream. I have 4 outfits now. I had 3. You guys saw one. You guys saw the like green crop top looking one. I had 2 more after that, and then I spent this past weekend designing a 4th one that I'm really excited to show you guys. Sorry, my cat's... I don't know what's going on. He really likes that cork that I gave him. And now he's run outside. This is too tall for you. I thought you were no taller than my knee. Oh, don't be mistaken. Just because she's not tall, she's proportionate. She's not tall. She's don't get it twisted. Just because she's proportionate and there's no one taller standing next to her does not mean she's tall. Anyway, now that we've established that, we're just doing the physics for the hair at the moment. Does a fish who has never been to the surface know it's underwater? I don't think fish have the capacity to think beyond survival. I don't think a fish needs to concern itself with that. So yeah, we're basically just gonna do the left and rights and the up and down physics for the hair. I don't know if you guys can see, but a tiny bit of her scalp is exposed because of this haircut, so I am gonna have to bonk her head behind the hair. So when you guys see this curly hair variant in action, just know that I had to put a dent in her head to get it to work. This isn't all the hair, there is like a back bit. Where is it? Here? But like, as you can see, her scalp still pokes through, so we're gonna have to bonk it down a little bit. I believe this is the one I was working on. Yeah, that's right, exactly. Just grab the hammer and give her a good bonk. I am gonna be so honest. I have my tablet set up the same way I do for when I'm drawing artwork, but I don't like it set up like this when I'm doing rigging, so I'm just really quickly gonna prop up my drawing tablet so I can see it at a more even angle. I probably won't... Ow. I probably won't be looking down as much as I do when I'm drawing because now my screen's not in front, like it's not beneath me, it's like in front of me now. So that's fun. It's also just a little bit easier to see. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'll switch it back when we're doing like the drawing part of this stream because I have a feeling that the rigging's not gonna take super long. I'm actually gonna swap the screens that OBS and VTube Studio are on. And I'm gonna put you guys in the corner. And I'm gonna put the microphone here. That's way more comfortable. Now I don't have to look down when I'm doing this because I don't really need my graphics tablet to do this. I can do this whole thing with a mouse. I did left and right for... Wait. Oh no, I did left. I didn't do right. Okay, so we're doing... Yeah, we're doing right. So chat, today's a public holiday, in Australia. I think it is in most countries. I think it's the King's birthday today. So Hal is home at the moment. I don't know what he's up to. He's got some stuff that he needs to do beforehand, but because he's home, later today, he's gonna make a guest appearance on stream. He's gonna collab with us for a little bit. It's true, I did have to. I did have to. Fuck off. I signed up for 2 more consignments as well for Restless Dreams. I can't tell you where they are because I don't know if it's gonna be accepted or not. I'm still waiting to hear back because I only did it yesterday? Yeah, Hal was streaming, so it was yesterday. And I haven't heard back yet, so I can't tell you where they are. Because if I tell you where they are and then I don't get in, that's mighty embarrassing, isn't it? But the snooze at the Love Always Collective, which is the consignment that we definitely have, seem to be doing pretty okay, which is really nice. I actually have to check. I haven't seen how many they've sold in a hot minute. What is it called? Oh, here it is. I'm actually gonna check right now. We're gonna get a live update. Invalid email or password. What? Huh? That's so weird. Okay, hang on. I will get in. Ain't no way you're gonna bar me from taking a look at my own statistics. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. Ah, because it's a different... Okay. Gotcha. There we go. For some reason, the link I had was taking me to new user, not existing user. If I go... Inventory? Okay, no changes since like a couple days ago. That's not too bad. The Hal from twitch.tv/HalVT is making an appearance? Yes, dude. Get excited, get hype. Get a second pair of fresh underwear. Hal's coming. He's actually a little bit nervous, to tell you the truth, chat. Between you and me, he's nervous. Because we play, hang on, let me type this out. So we play a lot of decision-based games together. Not even just decision-based games, like games in general. We play a lot of games together. And when we play decision-based games specifically, we are pretty mean. Like, if we decide, we give games the benefit of the doubt for as long as possible, but the second we feel we can't give the benefit of the doubt anymore, we become very mean. Our favorite thing that we did recently was Bloom and Rage Lost Records. You guys might remember I played the first episode of that game on stream. And then I ended up doing the rest of it off stream because people were so bored and so angered by the main character that it just wasn't something that I wanted to keep going on stream. And when I finished it off stream, Hal actually joined me and we had so much fun, absolutely tearing the ever-loving shit out of that game because we really didn't like it. And Hal is like a little bit nervous because he doesn't know if he has the ability to be that mean to a game on stream instead of like just the two of us. So it might take him a little while to get into the spirit of things. But don't worry, don't worry. I'll be mean enough for the both of us until he's ready to be mean, okay? And when he's ready to be mean, he will be mean. And it will be glorious. Alright, we're gonna curl this in like this. Yeah, I think that's dramatic enough. And on this side, I'm gonna turn off this top one first. Can't wait. Oh yeah. I'm really curious because based on what I've seen, a lot of the criticisms of mixtape are not necessarily invalid, but in my opinion, just a little bit stupid. A lot of people complaining that it's not a real game because the game just plays itself for the most part and you don't have to really do anything, will also turn around and say that Dispatch was one of their favorite games last year. And Dispatch does have the hacking section and the actual dispatching portion of it, but most of the game, just like mixtape, kind of plays itself. So that's not a critique that I really care about. What I care about is the story, and I've seen little bits and pieces, and from what I've seen, it's fucking awful. So I've already got ammo locked in, ready to be a bitch later. It's especially interesting because I think I mentioned it on stream. I might have only mentioned it in the Discord server, I don't know. But the Australian government, the Victorian government, actually fully funded mixtape. And I don't appreciate, that that's what our government dollars are going towards. Like, don't get me wrong, we have an amazing indie sphere here in Australia. We've got Hollow Knight. I didn't know this until recently, but apparently Cult of the Lamb is also a game that was made in Australia and funded by the Australian government. So that's really cool. But then you've got mixtape, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? Hang on. What am I doing? That's not right. We want... bring it down here. Okay, we want it to come down. Like this. There you go. Alright, so now if I go... my camera is actually in the way. If I go modeling... physics settings? Perfect. It should be... oh, perfect. Love it. Excellent. Okay, cool. No. Alright, now that I've done that underneath one, I can do the one that overlaps on top of it. I like to do the underlayer before the top layer. I don't know why. Alright, so now bring this kind of like in here. I wanted to use this stream to also draw or maybe even animate some cute little avatars for Hal and I to put on screen when we play mixtape. But I only have, including today, 5 days left on my live 2D Cubism free trial. So I really, if I want to prioritize making sure at least all of the add-ons for the model that I'm making are put in place. Because I'll be able to do a little bit tomorrow, but I don't know how much, because actually I need an emergency dentist appointment. Again. I couldn't do it before stream today, because they're, you know, they're closed on public holidays. But yeah, I needed a dentist appointment a little while ago, and I put it off, and now it's like, oh, this isn't a when I can get to it anymore. This is like, I need to do this. So, oopsie, I need an emergency dentist appointment tomorrow. But other than that, it should be fine. I should be able to finish stuff up tomorrow. Ever got the credit card thing handled? Yeah, I'm pretty sure my card is normal now. I bought snacks for a movie that we went to on the weekend, so I'm assuming everything's good and it's not locked anymore. I also got my money back from PlayStation. I don't know why they scare me like that. They're like, oh, it can take 1, possibly 2 billing cycles to get your payment back. And everywhere I was looking said that 1 billing cycle was 1 month. Which meant that they were saying it could take up to 2 months to get my refund. So I was super stressed out. And I was freaking out about it. And then, like, I shit you not, 3 days later, I got the money back. I was like, what was the point in stressing me out about that? Like, sure, it could take that long, and maybe if my purchase was bigger, it would have taken that long, but PlayStation just scared me for no reason. Left, right, 3. It keeps defaulting to 18 warp divisions. 18 is too many. I temporarily lost track of what I was doing. Rigging is pretty brainless once you get to this side of stuff. Like physics and stuff, but then when you get to the more complex shit, like how people have like the lean forward or V-bridger or like the tongue poking out stuff, that's when it gets really complicated and I'm like, ugh, I don't... It's that stuff that makes me scared to do like rigging commission type stuff. It's just like, I can do a bunch of cool stuff, just not the fancy stuff. Like, I can make you a really basic model for cheap and that's about it. Like, you can have physics and lip sync and like outfit toggles, but I can't do anything beyond that. I'm so sorry. That's kind of why I'm trying to use this license to put as much on this model as possible. It's like, I can do all of these things. I learned how to do all of these things. And it is V-bridger compatible. It's just the unfortunate thing is that I don't have the means to use V-bridger right now. So I won't be able to test if I did a good job rigging the V-bridger stuff until after my subscription is over and after I like can pay for the V-bridger stuff to use it. How sad would that be? I finally get like what I need to use the more advanced stuff for my rig, only to find out that I rigged it badly. If we're going up, because this curl is so small and a little more tight, I think I can get away with just twisting it and then like warping it a tiny bit rather than, you know, manually moving the whole thing. Been thinking about doodling some gremlin level assets to stream with on occasion. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. The worst part about being an artist who streams is that I want to make new assets for everything. You know? Like, I turned to Hal and I was like, oh, I want to make this one new thing for my assets. I think it would be really good. It'll be less stressful on my computer in the long run. I think it's a smart decision. And that one decision has turned into so many different assets that I now need to make Like, even outside of just this project that we're working on together right now, I have so many other things that I want to get done before I can even, like, feel safe using this model. Alright, I think that's fine. I can't show you the list because it'll spoil what I have in the works for you guys, but it's a lot. And there's one thing that, like, I do have ready to go when the time is right, but the problem how can I say this, like, vaguely and not give away what it is? You know what? I think this is the best I can do, and if it gives it away, then it gives it away, unfortunately. I have something hooked up and ready that I'm very excited to use, but my knee pain is part of the reason why even when it's ready, I won't be able to use it for a while. I hate having really cool things lined up, and it's like, well, actually, you can't do that yet because you have Big Owie. Okay, can we get rid of Big Owie? No. Alright, what I think I'm gonna do is, before I warp it, I'm gonna spin it. This. There we go. And then we can kind of like pull this out, pull these in. Yeah. We can pull this out, tuck these bits in. Excellent. It's gonna have a lot more movement than the other pieces, but it's also a bigger chunk of fur than the other pieces. The Big Pharma x Big Owie crossover is double teaming me. That's right. Yeah, I saw. I like woke up one morning and it's like, damn, had to get emergency overnight surgery, and I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? Nah, I have my emergency dentist appointment tomorrow, and then I also have my neurologist appointment on the 23rd, and Hal's birthday is at the end of the month, and realistically speaking, I won't be able to financially afford all three of those things, which is very sad. Try and bring it a little lower, but not too low. I think that's fine. Maybe uncurl that a tiny bit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will say, I am having a lot of fun working on this model. It takes a lot of time. And because it's the first model I've done in a while, sometimes things do break and I need to go back to the Photoshop file to fix them. But, like, it's really fun. And I can't wait to show off all of the other outfits. The best part about making a model is that I now have a T-pose of my character in Clip Studio Paint that I can really easily just draw whatever outfit I want on. The bad part about having that T-pose is that because it's so easy to just open the T-pose file and draw a new outfit, I now have way too many outfits. And like, you guys remember, even back when I was using the PNG tuber and I had like 4 different outfits, there were realistically like 2 that I really, really liked that I would keep using, even though I had 4 outfits. So that's probably gonna be the case here as well. I'm gonna have like 4 outfits, and there's gonna be like, well, technically it's 4 outfits, but one outfit has a variant, so technically 5, I guess. But I'm gonna have like 4 outfits and only use like 1 or 2 because I like them more. Went to the ER thinking I was gonna be leaving with a bottle of antibiotics, not missing an organ. I mean, at least they caught it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go too much into detail because I don't want to like bum anybody out, but very recently there was an incident with someone who I knew that very easily could be a medical malpractice suit waiting to happen. But there is currently a police investigation going on to check whether or not the hospital let them leave or whether or not like the hospital tried to get them to stay and they left anyway. And I don't know when or even if I'll be able to hear back on those reports. Hello, Pipey. How you doing? I can't wait to have more emote slots. As an artist and animator, it is my dream to have so many emotes that people subscribe to my channel just so that they can use the emotes. You know what I mean? When I finally make my new subscriber and follower alerts, which I'm sorry they haven't been working lately. Stream Elements is like absolutely botched. I don't know what's going on, but they haven't been working like for a while now. But when I finally make new animate alerts and move them over to Twitch alerts, I will get 2 new emote slots and I'm very excited. The fact my back surgery got delayed was a blessing in disguise, because getting this removed after spine surgery would have been brutal. Exactly. Exactly. The world has a funny way of working out, doesn't it, Jake? Getting this time to heal is peak. I'm glad that it's not, like, too painful for you either. So how about that Wolf Among Us remaster? Wait, we're getting a Wolf Among Us remaster? I didn't hear about that. I only heard about Wolf Among Us 2. Are we getting a Wolf Among Us remaster on top of the sequel? Oh, it's banging. What? Was that announced during the Xbox event? I haven't seen the Xbox event. I watched State of Play and I watched Summer Game Fest, and then I woke up this morning and I saw that the Xbox show was last night, and I was like, I don't think I have the energy to watch another Games Expo. I'm really sorry. But apparently there was one announcement during the Xbox event that I'm like genuinely very excited over. Even though it's not the type of game that I particularly enjoy playing very much, I am very excited for it. I'm sure it was at Summer Game Fest. Wolf Among Us 2 was at Summer Game Fest. Maybe when they announced Wolf Among Us 2, they also announced the remaster, and I was so excited about the sequel that I just ignored that part. That's entirely possible. When I get excited, even when I don't get excited, sometimes I only hear half the information. It just came directly from Telltale TikTok. Ah, cool. I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of the subtle changes that they made to the art direction and the animation style in Wolf Among Us 2. The lip sync looked really off in the teaser that we saw. The animation feels... how do I say this? Like, a little too fluid? You know what I mean? Like, because it looks like a comic book style, I expect it to move at like a comic book rate, and instead it feels like it's a little, it feels like it's like got AI upscaled in between frames, if that makes sense. I don't think it does. I'm not claiming that there's AI usage, but that's what it feels like. And they also whitewashed Bluebeard. Why did they do that? Oh my god, hello Raiders, welcome in. Hello, 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 hello. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Sylv. I'm an artist and animator, a professional man and woman appreciator. You won't see me streaming without a tea in my hand, and today I'm rigging and also gonna do a little bit of doodles later. I'm gonna have a nice chill time. I'm currently doing physics for a hairstyle that I drew a little while ago. And then after we do this, I'm just gonna do some like hand toggles, and then we're gonna move into some doodles. I think 8 will do here. Perfect. Anyway, let me go back up. All of Summer Game Fest was delayed audio? Really? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's the same people that do the Game of the Year awards. I know nothing more, nor did I see anything else. I just remembered you liked it and played it on here before. That's true, I do really like Wolf Among Us. My first thought when I saw the trailer for Wolf Among Us 2 was, oh my god, my husband is back. It's a shame they kept that ugly coat though. I really don't like the coat that he's wearing. Actually, wait, hang on. This is a more defined, like, tuft, so I'm going to rotate it first, and then we will do this. Get a better shape, kind of. Okay, maybe bring it back in. And if I can buff out that, this bit here. It gets like smaller. Why are you getting smaller? Don't get smaller. You put this like here, maybe. There we go. Yeah, I can tolerate that. Okay. I just finished Skywalker Saga. Ooh. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, but I know that Hal is like at least mildly interested in Star Wars. The most experience I have with Star Wars is the Lego Star Wars games. Which reminds me, chat, oh, I want to play the new Lego Batman. Oh, I want to play the new Lego Batman. There's no way I could. Not right now. But I want to play the new Lego Batman. Tuck you in. Yeah, not the best job I've done, but it's alright. Go to the park. Bye, Skinner. Have fun. The Lego game is so peak, yeah. Hi, Rogue. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. You could always just toss it on the floor. Wait, what? I saw a conversation opener and came straight to the source to share it, and now I have no more conversation pieces. Yeah, I feel that way too. I will always hop into, like, instead of saying hello when I'm trying to reach people, I'm like, instead of saying hello, I like wait until I have something that I think they'll like, or I come in with a question, and I'll be like, hey, can you help me with blah 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 blah, or like, do you think legally XYZ thing for like writing purposes, or like, you know, I'll come in with a really stupid or a really concerning question, or something that I think they'll like, and I remember very vividly one time I did that to an old friend of mine, and instead of answering the question that I asked, they were just like, damn, whatever happened to hello? I was like, I don't actually think I say hello to people when I'm messaging them. I think I just get straight to the point. That's is that weird? Am I weird? I probably am a little bit, but... His ugly I wish I could throw his ugly ass jacket on the floor. Unfortunately, I think it's glued to his textures. Do something to ask. Think of something to ask or talk. They answer the question. Damn it, now I... Yup. Yup. I know the X and Y on this is gonna look very lazy compared to the rest of it, but it's such a... I think it'll look fine. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. I think we got it. I might need to look at a guide on how to, rig the hands, which makes me wonder if I should rig the hand toggles today, or if I should save it for tomorrow when I do the costume toggles. Because the pencil... Where is it? Oh, this one. The drawing toggle, this one, I want it set so that the tip of the pencil, like, follows the mouse. Which means that that has to be rigged. And this one, I want to glue the elbows, like these elbows, to like the elbows of this bit here underneath so that they're connected. So that also needs to kind of be rigged a little bit as well. So I think maybe those ones will have to wait until later. And once we're done rigging the hair, we will move on to just some doodling. I'm allergic to small talk, but I'm also not confident enough to steer that conversation with some fresh newbie without knowing what similarities or shared interests we have. Yeah, or if their personality is even cool. I get duped by that one a lot. I like physics. We don't need 18. 18 is way too many. Why do you keep defaulting to 18? Okay, 7 is plenty. Oh. Okay. Nothing happened. Aggressively holds out. How's the weather been? Nobody likes being asked about the weather. Nobody fucking likes it. Even if it's a genuine question. And not just like an excuse because you don't know how to small talk. Nobody fucking likes it, and I don't know why. Whoops. Chat, I just realized something. Hal went into his bedroom shortly before I started stream. And I was like, yeah, okay, he's probably like resting or something because he's gonna do some cooking before he comes on to the stream for our collab. And it just hit me. Chat, I think he's having a shower without me. I think he waited until I was streaming so that he could have a shower uninterrupted. And I don't know how I feel about this. Didn't you see? Oh, my stream streaks don't show up for my big chat. So no, I didn't see it. Attack. I gotta go find him. Alright, here, I found it. You don't like small talk? The neurotypicals don't like that for stupid reasons. Oh no. It's so stupid. I don't get it. Although it does remind me of an audio clip that I saw that I think is really funny. I think I saw it. Someone like animated it as Jackson Pomney. But basically, did you have a shower without me? Okay. Don't worry, chat.
We have showers together.
I was just wondering if you waited until I was streaming so that you could be uninterrupted.
When you interrupt me when I have a shower, what elaborate ruse are you putting on your chat?
I'm not putting anything on my chat. I just thought maybe you hate me and you waited so that I wouldn't... so that you could shower in peace away from me because you hate me.
I always shower in peace.
Not always.
99% of the time.
Alright, crisis has been averted, chat. Who's Louise? Alright, hang on. I need to finish making my tea. I just realized that my tea's been sitting out for a while. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm back, I've got my tea. I left it for a little too long, so I wonder if it's still hot. It's not hot.
Hello, gorgeous.
I mean, it's not too hot. It actually is the temperature that I like it to be, which is perfect.
Women.
Shut the f- who did that? Who did- oh, hi, Sternal Seal. Welcome in. I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting to have such a visceral reaction. Is this going down? I think this is going down. Ow. Great, now I'm being harassed. I'm not allowed to have caffeine for a bit. Aww. Does that- are you getting, like, headaches? Are you able to sleep properly? Kind of scrunch it and give it a scrunch. Yeah, like that. Activate tits! It's Twitch integrated throwing system, I promise. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, the fucking... your gallbladderant. That's right, I forgot. That means you're gonna have to be, like, extra careful about everything you eat and drink from now on, isn't it? Ow, that wasn't nice. I'm just trying to bond with my chat. Alright, cool. The only bits that still need to be done are this strip here, this dark strip here, this dark strip here, and then the one on the top. Not including the back of the hair, so there's like 5 pieces left. Alright, lights. Physics. We don't need 18. Stop trying to give me 18 warp divisions. Don't need it. It's just after some time. I have to worry about high-fat foods. Okay, okay. Mostly should return to normal. No! I lost my hair tie. I was fidgeting with it. Oh, I got it. I'm sorry, chat. That was such a perilous situation. I got it. It's not on the floor anymore. We win. Cheesecake's what I'm most... Oh. Oh. Cheesecake. Now I want cheesecake. I think no. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because if you can't eat cheesecake, then that's just cruel. Squeeze that out. What about... Oh, that's fine, I think. And on this side... Perfect. Okay. Girl, you say. Girl, listen. Girl. Talking about cheesecake while you can't eat cheesecake does not make me a girl's girl, you know, girl? Don't worry about it, girl. I don't even remember how that started. I actually think it started when I was rigging, because every time something wasn't going my way, I was just going, girl. So it's come full circle now. It does make you chicken, but I don't want chicken. Don't make me chicken. I'm not gonna eat it. Actually, speaking of chicken, you actually reminded me. Hal and I went to McDonald's today, and they've got like, I think it's for like that soccer event that's happening. But they've got like some international like foods, like Japan, the US, the UK. Actually, I think that's it. I think there's 2 things from Japan, 1 thing from the US, and 1 thing from the UK. But part of the Japan menu is like these garlic and black pepper chicken nuggets. Ooh! They were quite nice. They were definitely overcooked. Like, you could tell that they made them a while ago and they were just sitting under the heat light because no one had ordered them yet. But, like, even then, they were still kind of alright. I'm being turned into a chicken? No! I don't want to be a chicken. Although, that would make me pretty tasty. I don't know. Maybe being a chicken is not that bad. I'd be a pretty delicious chicken. Do I get to pick my seasoning? Do I get to pick what I'm seasoned with? Or am I like a bland white person chicken? Alright, I think this one might be a bit extreme. Girl, the animal. I know, I'm just fucking with you, girl. Alright, I think that's fine. It takes so long to save each individual strand. This model is more complex than I ever thought it would be. It was originally just supposed to be one outfit, And then I couldn't decide which outfit I liked most, so I just made multiples. And now look at where the fuck we are. Alright, so this is... whoops. Right, dark, curl to physics. Perfect. It means I have to figure out feathers. There are really easy ways that you could simulate feathers, though. Like, you don't just have to draw and detail out every single feather. I would recommend, like, looking at cartoon birds and cartoon chickens. Or hell, even 3D models of, like, those kinds of characters could probably help you out. Because it would be an issue with modeling and texturing as well. You don't want to, like, render each individual feather. Actually, you do remind me of a picture that I have. So I don't really do art challenges. I think they're fun, but I just have other things that I would rather spend my time doing than doing an art challenge. But one that I used to do quite a bit was Inktober. And one of the prompts one year was chicken. And I don't think I ever posted... I don't think I ever posted it, but to this day, I'm so proud of what I drew for the chicken prompt. I have it in one of my sketchbooks, in the cabinet, definitely. I just don't remember if I posted it online anywhere. I like giving the hair bouncies. It's very fun. And bring that down a little more. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. At this rate, my character's hair is gonna have more physics than their boobs, and you know what? I am so fine with that. Gonna have some real nice hair jiggles. No, don't turn me into a zinger burger, what the fuck? Why would you do that? How are you gonna do that? I don't want to become a zinger, actually. Hang on a second. How?
No.
Would you still love me if I was a zinger burger?
So much.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, make me a zinger burger. Do it.
Our love will be fleeting though.
But I'd be a part of you for a whole 12 hours before you ship me back out.
Yeah, but your energy will remain. And then the memory of your energy will last for eternity.
Exactly. Mm. Can't wait to be turned into a zinger burger now. Where did my program go? Oh, here. Oh, sorry, not 5 days, 4 days. I only have 4 days left to finish this whole model. To be fair, all that's left is a couple of toggles. So it shouldn't be that difficult. I should be able to finish it tomorrow. I'm laughing too hard and my incisions hurt, you absolute bogan. You did this to yourself. I'm just playing along. Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Boy? Sorry. Incorrect. Girl? Damn. People are gonna get told by their doctors that they're not allowed to watch me when they're recovering. I'm just too funny. It's gonna hurt too much. Too funny looking? I mean, to be fair, I did turn off a lot of the layers for the model, so she do be looking kind of funky right now. I can't, there's one outfit that I really want you guys to see because I think you guys will think it's like the cutest and also most cursed thing you've ever seen. I really want you guys to see that one of the outfits that we have planned. Pick a side for your meal Sona. Ooh, I would want potato and gravy, but Hal wouldn't eat that shit.
I'd put it in the freezer, preserve you forever.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But I'm the burger. The side is just like a part of me.
You would want me to have the whole of it in some capacity.
That's true. What do you think would be an ideal side if I was a Zinger burger?
Like, that I would eat personally? Or that you would want? Because if it's what you would want, it would be potato and gravy.
Well, yeah, if it's what I would want, then yeah, it would be potato gravy.
For me, it would be a dinner roll and a pot of gravy.
Ooh, just regular gravy?
Yeah, that's what I usually, well, what I used to get was I just dip the bread into the gravy.
But if I become a Zinger burger and a potato gravy, you'll eat the Zinger burger. You'll put the potato gravy in the freezer. Will you, like, pull it out for, like, my birthday and stuff?
Yeah, put a little candle in it, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, with the feet, so, like, it doesn't get, like, waxy in the thing.
Yeah.
Put a little candle for you.
Aww.
But before it fully defrosts, like, dismantle it.
Yeah, put me back in the freezer, yeah.
You come out for, like, 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes, like, what, twice a year? Because we have to do our anniversary, too.
Take it to a restaurant, a little freezer bag.
Oh.
It's like, don't worry, she's coming, don't worry, I haven't been, like, stood up or anything, and then as soon as, like, all the waiters are gone and my food's been set, I pull you out of the cooler, put you down,
Yay!
like, happy anniversary.
You're gonna get kicked out of so many restaurants because they're gonna think you're bringing your own food in.
It's like, I'm not eating it, I swear.
You don't understand, it's my late wives.
Oh, I just pulled I have a dead wife card.
Yeah.
No one kicks a lonely husband who's kicked out, like, his dead wife has died.
Okay, yeah, in that case, yeah, my side is gonna be potato gravy.
There you go.
Jake says, I don't know if this is cute or creepy anymore. It's hypothetical, so it doesn't matter.
Welcome to us having hypothetical conversations about things.
I've told the worm story on stream heaps of times before.
It's true. You would have the inability to love.
Yeah, literally, I was like, would you still love me if I was a worm? And he'd say, no, you'd be a worm. You wouldn't have the capacity for human emotions, let alone love. But if I get turned into a Zinger burger, which isn't even a sentient being, oh.
Yeah, because I could do something with that. What would I do with a worm? Put you in the garden? Then you wouldn't be mine, you'd be the earth.
No, don't put me in the garden. You gotta build a little garden for me.
Yeah, but you aerate soil. Like, I have to constantly change it for you. Constantly be like, you'd be a pet. Ew.
You hear that, chat? He doesn't want to work for my love. I'd be a really tasty Zinger burger though. that should be fine. I know, like, I'm confident in my ability to rig the physics, but I also can't help but check each individual strand as I do it. Yeah, I think that's cute. Wait, do I get to pick what drink is in my meal sonar as well? I feel like that's only fair. I should be able to pick the drink as well. Sure, I want to be a raspberry Fanta. Sorry, Nemi's got the zoomy zoomies. The zoomy boom boomies, if you will. Oh no, he's being chased outside. He's not being chased outside. At least it's not creaming soda. Creaming soda has betrayed me a lot recently. And I don't know if it's just that the formula's changed or if it's like the chemistry of the ingredients combining with the food that I'm eating. But for a really long time now, creaming soda has just tasted like soda water. And it upsets me quite a bit because I like creaming soda. Or I did as a kid. I don't know if my microphone's picking it up, but Nemi is... Nemi's playing right now. And you can tell when he's excited because he runs around with his claws out and you can like low-key hear it ripping the carpet. To make this bit come down. Maybe if I move the individual nodes. Just in like that. You can hear him zooming around? Oh, excellent. All the shuffling around is my cat. I think he's playing with like a piece of paper? Yeah, he's got a little paper ball. At least he's not chewing up the cardboard. Sorry. Just brutally reminded how tall my cat is. Alright, I'm not confident about this curl in the back. I guess it looks okay. Alright, he's cooling off outside. Alright, that's all the front pieces. I can close the curly hair front folder. We can open the the curly hair back folder. And then once all the physics are done, then I'll squash her head, because I need to know exactly how much to squash it and if it needs to be changed with the physics. So we've got the left side, the right side, and on the right side we have 2 individual curls as well. Now let's mesh these. Bigger one, so you can go with 8. There we go. Oh, my knee's starting to hurt a little bit, not gonna lie. Well, we've only been doing this for like an hour, right? Yeah, a little over an hour. Oh, it's already been an hour. Alright, so this shouldn't be too difficult. I just grab a big brush and go like, because there's no defined curls, well, except for this top one. But it's mostly just like one big, for lack of a better term, mess. I'm not even gonna warp it, we're just gonna... Actually, we will warp it a little bit. We'll pull these bits, like, up. Like that. Yeah, there we go. KFC style, or do you want actual toppings, like tomato and stuff? If I've got tomato on me, then Hal won't eat it. I think it's probably safer to go KFC style. But I don't think I'm a KFC style burger. I think I'm a grilled style burger. Or at least some healthier alternative to KFC. Because 9 times out of 10, I smell KFC and I get sick. Hi, Nemi. Nemi's upset. Alright, let's see what this back bit looks like. Oh, it doesn't move with the rest of the head. I need to fix that. Hang on. I can fix that. I will have a sippy as well. One sec. Curly hair front. That's what we're looking for. I want this. Why did I name this one Deformer? This is supposed to be physics. I've done things wrong. Hi, Cosmic. How you doing? Oh, Cosmic, I keep forgetting to send you pictures of my upcoming model. There are a lot of parts of it that I'm not showing on stream, but I keep forgetting that I need to show them to you as well. So if I drag that in there, then in theory this works, right? Do I need to... Okay, that worked. Perfect. Okay. So I just gotta do that with these ones when the time is right. I'm gonna turn off the loops, and we'll just do this bit first. Heavy mesh. Yeah. This is... back hair right. Physics. 8x8's fine. It's been a weekend. Oh no, what happened? What happened? Is everything okay? Or is it just like exhausting? Because I know a couple of people actually that had a rough weekend this weekend. I had my rough weekend last weekend. And now everything's chill, but now everyone else around me is like, oh no! Mush it all in. I think I have an idea of how far we need to bonk her head. Also, what's going on here? Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's the blonde. Okay, yeah. So I need to bonk the side of her head as well. That's okay, we can do that. Not great, but it could definitely be worse. Yeah. Ain't that the way it is? Wait, did I? Yeah, okay. Good. I tried to call the dentist today because I don't know if it's fair to call it an emergency, but I do need an urgent dentist appointment. I tried to call them today to book it for tomorrow, but today's a public holiday, so I just have to call tomorrow to see if I can get a time slot for later tomorrow. Or I just do a walk-in and like hope that they have room for me when I get there. It's not super far from where I live, lucky. Readjust this curl here. We'll see how it looks in motion. Quickly just get rid of that. We'll see how it looks in motion. Because see, what's supposed to happen is this curl, where this curl ends, is supposed to line up with the blonde hair in the back. I mean, it does look a little weird when it jiggles, but I think it's actually fine if it stays there. Not a big deal. What I do need to worry about is the little loops, little curls. This one. Sorry, I was about to sneeze. Ooh, a new car was acquired after a car accident. First of all, sorry about the car accident, but second of all, yippee, new car. Is it like a replacement or is it just a temp thing while your car gets dealt with? I feel like little meshing is fine, but we're gonna do heavy meshing. I do heavy meshing on everything, and I hope that doesn't crash anything. Back hair. Sorry, back right hair. Okay. 8's fine. Need to make this way smaller because we're dealing with a way smaller asset now.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Tiger. Welcome in. Every time I hear that sound redeem, I'm like, man, it was a good choice to add that. Alright, you get all scrunkled in there. Get all scrunkly bunkly. Oh yeah. Scrunkle your bunkle. Last month, partner got clipped by an 18-wheeler, spun out across 3 lanes of traffic and hit the median. Jesus Christ! I mean, I'm glad your partner is okay. Super lucky because the car just hit the median with its side. He just came to rest against it without bouncing back or anything worse. Insurance and cops determined it wasn't his fault. That's awesome. I mean, awesome that the car got replaced, is what I mean. It's hard to explain puns to kleptomaniacs because they take everything literally. You know, when I was a kid, I was quite the kleptomaniac. I don't remember why I stopped, really. I don't remember if I was like scared into it or I just grew out of it, but yeah, I used to steal shit all the time. Never from stores. Never from stores, but always from like other people. I was also a compulsive liar. Like, constantly. Now I can't lie to save my life. I know why that happened, but I don't want to talk about why that happened. I needed to reread your comment like 3 times, Jake, because I read it as that mpreg must be nice. And I'm like, I know that's not what he's saying. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, isn't this lovely, chat? It's so simple. There we go. Oh, I forgot to pop this in here. There we go. Now it should work. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta do loop 2. Very stressed. Yeah. Stress heavy, a lot of formal paperwork and shit to deal with this weekend. Overstimulation. You know, I feel that. I feel that. It's really nice when you get something new and exciting and like, oh my god, finally this thing is happening. And then there's like fuck tons of paperwork that comes with it and you're like, oh, my brain. Oh wait, hang on, that's not what I meant to do. Oh no, wait, no, that is what I meant to do. Back, whoops. Back right. And loop. This is 2? Yeah. I don't know why this is in all caps, but this one is in all caps. There we go. Kind of like here. Like that, and then we can just really fix it out. There we go. Kind of move this bit up there. I probably don't have to do all these individual strands like this. Like, realistically, if I took the time to, I could just glue these pieces together and it wouldn't take as long to, like, do the physics for it. I just couldn't be bothered gluing them. So, that's why I have to move them individually. Get in there. If Silver's a zinger burger, would they have cheese? This is a critical question. Of course I would have cheese. Why would I not have cheese as a zinger burger? Honestly, I can't believe you would even ask me that question. I know you weren't asking me, you were asking Cosmic, but still. Thank you for the correct answer, Cosmic. Good burger always has cheese. Lactose intolerant? Pff, okay, and? And? Exactly, that's what I thought. Nothing. Put the cheese on the burger. That in there. Perfect. This is everyone's reminder that this is my first time rigging since 2022. So if you're looking at this and you're going, well, that method's not industry standard, that's because it's not. I'm learning and I'm having fun. Also, if you're looking into getting into rigging and you're like, damn, that looks complicated, chances are I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be. Don't be afraid. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Ah, perfect. Now for the final step. We're gonna bonk the scalp. There's the scalp. I don't want that scalp. I want this scalp. The reason why I turned off this scalp, and the reason why I have two scalps, first of all, is because the new outfit, the fourth outfit, was so intertwined with like layers replacing body parts, layers being in front of body parts, layers being behind body parts, that like the easiest way for me to incorporate it was to just have like a second body altogether, putting this whole thing in. So first of all, this needs to be... Actually, wait. We're gonna grab the curly hair. Where is it? Curly hair. It needs to go behind the eyes. Like this. And then this layer... Layer 2. I don't remember how to have clipping masks on a folder. Where's the hair? Oh, here. I want to clip this on. Art mesh part, deformer. Oh, here, clipping ID. Oh, perfect. Clipping ID is curly hair front. Perfect. Now where's the head? Is it here? Yeah. Back of face. Perfect. I gotta catch up with chat. I was too in the zone. I forgot your level of self-preservation for a bit. My bad, girl. No, it's fine. It's fine, girl. Don't worry about it. Plenty of lactose intolerant people can handle a certain percentage of dairy a day before their insides give out. Yeah, and every day the percentage of dairy I can intake before my body gives up on me shrinks. Because my body, I don't know how to explain it to people, but my intolerance is pretty severe. In the sense that if I take, say for example, I eat like a triple cheeseburger or something, it can take my body like weeks to like fully recover from that experience, if that makes sense. So say for example, I have like 1 square of Cadbury chocolate every day, right? That doesn't sound too bad at all, but because it takes so long for my body to fully get rid of the lactose, 1 square of Cadbury chocolate a day would probably kill me in like a week. You know what I mean? I still do it though. Alright, let's see. Oh, hang on. I gotta fix the scalp there. But other than that, Oh, I gotta fix it there too. Okay, needs to be fixed. Pull this up a bit. Pull this back out a bit. Pull this back out a bit. As long as it doesn't peak there, I think we're good. No peeking, no peeking, no peeking. Oh, I see it there. Oh, and I see it up. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on this section. See if the back of, see like that tiny, tiny dark pink triangle? That's what we're trying to get rid of. But other than that, everything looks, oh, and right there, the jaw, this bit comes up. This needs to come out more. I don't want it to like, I don't want it to peek out like there. This bit here needs to be fixed up. Oh, but now it's like... What about that? Are you happy, my lady? Okay. I know you can't see it with my fingers pointing, but there's like this bit here by the jaw. And this needs to come up a little. I don't think I'm going to be looking up that high very often, so I don't really think it matters in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, that tiny divot. Hang on, I gotta catch up with chat again. I'm so sorry, guys. What are you all up to? I can usually handle some cheese, but if I have some cheese and then I have ice cream, I'm cooked. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes smelling ice cream is enough to be like, oh, I'm not gonna feel good for the next week. Or a really good cream sauce. I'm starting to get good at making dairy-free cream, like, sauces for pastas. And I know how to make a mean dairy-free cheesecake now. I want mac and cheese, but it'll probably murder me in my current state. Oh yeah, it will. Some things are worth the cost. Oh no, I think gallbladder removal is a little more severe than lactose intolerance. Looking at a blank canvas, wondering how the hell I got to this point in life. You called me a chicken, and I wasn't offended. And then you tried to find a way for it to, like, work out. And then I was like, actually, nah, bet. Turn me into a chicken burger. That's how you got here. Alright, that might be it. I hate that it zooms out every time, because I just need to look at this one detail. Okay. It's like here. What if I do this with that one single bit? I mean, it kind of fixed it. I think it's close enough. I'm not gonna be looking up that often. If this was like something that someone else paid me to make, then I would spend time sitting until it was perfect, but it's not. Like, this is just something I'm making for myself, so I don't really care if it has a little bit of, like, flaws in it. Alright, I want the ears. Left ear, right ear. I want these behind. I could probably, actually, first of all, I could probably move the back of the hair up to just behind the face. That won't make much of a difference. And then we're gonna put the ears behind the back of the hair, Because for the other haircut, I have the ears in between the front layer of hair and the back layer of hair. Just because that's what looks nice, but it doesn't quite work for this hairstyle. I'm just turning their visibility back on, but it doesn't seem to be working. Opacity 100. Why can't I see them? Ah, that's why. Was it? Opacity 100, opacity 100, 100, 100, 100. Why can't I see them? The opacity is up. Ah, that's why. Gotcha. Can't do it like that. Okay, hang on. Can I do all these parameters at once? Can. How about these ones? Aw, isn't she cute, chat? What kind of bun? I want a sesame seed bun. Lightly toasted. That way the sauce doesn't get fully soaked into the bun. Like the crust of lightly toasting it protects it from getting soggy. Okay. Ignore that she has limbs missing. It's part of the outfit. I've just turned the outfit off. Oh, it's so cute. I love the curly hairstyle. I should also add rigging to the polka dots though. Curly hair front. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag you into curly hair front XY, and that should fix it. It did fix it. Perfect. Alright, the curly hair variant is working. Of course you add sesame, you hate me. Sesame is so easy. You just gotta get like a droplet spray brush and then just like pick sesame color and just spray it on top. You don't have to draw each individual sesame seed. Alright. That's the curly hair outfit. I could try rigging the drawing hand and the controller hands, but I would need to follow a guide to do those. And I don't really feel like looking at a guide while I'm streaming, so I'm gonna save this file. I think now is okay to delete unused sources. I think? Actually, no, not yet, because it might accidentally delete the hands, because I'm not using the hands yet. Alright, so we're gonna save that. She's almost ready, chat. There's still a couple of other things that need to happen before I can use her, but she's almost ready. We have about an hour before I wanted to move over to mixtape, because mixtape takes like 3 or 4 hours. I don't remember, so it's just to be safe. I want to give it 4 hours. I'm trying to think. Originally, I wanted to make these cute little animated GIFs for Hal and I to use while mixtape's playing. We do have the couch, like, drawing. I could try and really quickly redraw and animate that. But, I don't wanna. Let's move you guys over here. Clip Studio. Alright, I hope you guys have faith in me to finish my model on time, by the way. Starting tomorrow, I only have 3 days left of Life 2B Cubism. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta move my graphics tablet and my microphone over. Alright, I'm back. Jake, I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you for a second. And we'll just open a new file. Sure, it can be a long file. I don't care. I'm gonna make the background black so you can see it a little better. I said I'm gonna make the background black. Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think Clip Studio is crashing. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is... Let me edit the canvas size. I feel like the canvas size might be... Yeah, that's why. Let's do it like this. There we go. So, what you're gonna do, right? In your brushes, you're gonna see like calligraphy, ink, color, spray. I think that's it. In like the brush settings, when you go to click the brush, I don't have my iPad with me. Damn it! And even if I did, I think it might be dead. Hang on. Where's my iPad? I found my iPad and it's not dead. I'm showing you how to do this, bitch. Okay. It's got 29%. Is my pencil charged? If not, it's fine. I can use my finger. Aha! My pencil's charged. Okay. Let's pull this up. Gotta switch accounts for this to work. Where's my alt account? Oh, here. Alright, there we go. If I pull this up... Where's screen share? Share your screen. Alright, how do we full screen this? There we go. And now if I go to... Not Discord, OBS. Oh, it's trying to load a Fuji over my head. We don't need that. Where is that one? That browser extension. I actually don't know where it is. Is it there? Oh, no, it doesn't matter, it's gone. So now if I go in here. Alright, please ignore the black lines around it. Or like the, it's not letterboxing, because letterboxing is like up and down, but you know what I mean. Ignore that. If we go into, where is Procreate? Oh, yeah. We'll do it on this one, my zombie. It's fine. Alright. So let me turn all these off. They should all be in a folder. I don't know why they're not. So, if you go into your Procreate library like this is what I was talking about. You get like pencils, pens, inks, markers, all that sort of stuff. If you go down... Oh, actually, it might not be in this library. It might be in the Classic library. If you go to the Classic library, you'll see... Oh shit, where is it? I gotta find it now. Spray paints. Here we go. In the Classic brush library, you're gonna find a section called spray paints. And as you can see, you've got like a bunch of different textures. What you can do is use flicks, double tap it, and then you can play around with like how many of them you want. So say for example, I want it like maybe... I kind of like this one. We'll play with the space jitter a little bit as well. So maybe if we do... My pen just stopped. Okay, my pen stopped. I'm using my finger now. Maybe if we like space it out like this, but then we have... Maybe... Jitter lateral? Ooh, I want like that. Jitter linear. I don't want the jitter to be like super linear. Let's go like that. And maybe fall off. Shape. I think my pen literally just died. But you know what I mean? Like, you can hop in here and you can play around with, like, how this spray paint works. Streamline? No, we don't want that. We don't want stabilization. What I'm looking for is... I thought it would be in shape. Oh, it is in shape. If I go... Yeah, scatter. Oh, that doesn't scatter them, that just rotates them. Whatever. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Let's do like 2. Count jitter. Let's do like 9%. And now... Oh, I forgot my pen just turned off. If I zoom in, let's go like this. Right? If you zoom in, it's very easy to tell that they're just like water blotches. But if you change the color of them, they can kind of be whatever you need them to be. And if you if you duplicate the layer, you can actually eliminate that like water texturing thing. And it just looks like a solid color. That's probably not the spray paint pen that you should be using. But just play around with them. Flicks is good, drip is good. There's probably other pens in here you could play with too. I'm trying to find one that might fit a little better. We don't want drips. Grab maybe... Oh, volcanic ash might work. Oh, no. There you go. Ah, nah, volcanic ash would be more for like barbecuing or something. I don't think you guys can even see that on my screen. I can see it on my iPad just fine. What about, let's see. Ooh, I didn't know they had these. Ooh, you could also use stubble. Wait, they've got a brush for zombie skin? Wait, I didn't know this. I'm getting distracted now. Wait, if I make this like darker, let's make it like a yellowy green, pale yellowy green, like this. Ooh. I don't know if I would call this a zombie skin, but it does remind me of the Walking Dead intro. Alright, anyway. That's it. That's all I needed to show you. I can switch this back to Clip Studio now. Now I've got to get rid of this and turn my zombie layers back on. There we go. That's such a shame that everything was working and then suddenly my pen died. That's alright. I'm going to get rid of that. I'll charge the pen right now. I don't need it right now, but I'm gonna charge the pen. Perfect. Okay. I don't know if that was helpful to you at all, but the general idea was that you can play around and fuck with different brushes to get effects rather than drawing each detail manually. Alright, what do we want to do right now? I think the spray would work well for a potato bun. Oh yeah, especially if you're like toasting it a little bit. You just pick like a color that's a little more bright, not bright red, but like, you know, a little more shifted reddish brown. And you just gently spray it over the top. Alright, I wanted to draw a cute picture of me and Hal to put in the corner, but we already have this picture here if I can find it. I think it's called Couch? Yeah, this one. I don't know if I want to use this one though. You know what I mean? Why is my Fuji thing still going off? I'm not on the call anymore. Go away. Is it this one? It's that one. Okay. I don't need that in my life. Yeah, so I don't know if I want to use this picture, mainly because I drew it in a little bit of a rush, and also Hal's pupils are so wide that he looks high in this drawing. Also, I totally forgot, my hand is just kind of floating, like there's no connecting arm bit. I've just got a floating hand. It's not a nice piece. It gets the job done, but it's not nice. So I think I might scroll through Pinterest a little bit. I should stop using Pinterest, but I haven't found a good alternative to Pinterest when it comes to like looking at inspiration. Oh, that's a cute one. We're not gonna draw that one, but I found a cute one. I originally wanted to animate both my character and his character going like side to side with their heads because I thought it'd be really cute. What about when in doubt, always look at draw your squad pics. Does anyone remember the era of draw your squad? Oh, it was so cool. Let's do... That could be a funny one. No. Maybe I should just redraw this one that we've already got. Just switch it up a little bit. We also don't need anything new. What do you think, chat? Rayman has returned. Yeah. I don't know, there's a trend of me not having arms in this stream. I have hands, I just don't have arms. No, you don't know, you weren't there for the draw your squad era. I love the draw your squad era. You know what I would like to do, actually? Hal was talking about how he thinks he needs a more casual fit. And I agree, because when you look at this picture, like, I've got the hoodie, the pants, and the fluffy socks, and he's still got his fancy straitjacket. So let me look for, like, just a neutral pose. I already have an idea for what I want him to wear, just as a suggestion. I'm just looking for a nice pose to put him in. Actually, wait. Do I have I don't have a T pose of Hal, but do I have a base? Where is he? I do not. I do not have a base of Hal. Alright, let's get rid of this. We don't need this. Actually, no, we can keep this, but we're gonna delete that and delete that. Grab, like, my blue. That's not my blue. That's not my blue either. That's close enough. I hate the fact I have a chicken sandwich as a reference. Why? What's wrong with it? Using references is good. We love references in this house. Alright, I think a good pose. I also want to draw Hal in like his non-chibi form just to show you what it would look like. But I'm so used to drawing him as a Gooby, I'm like, ugh, do I even have the physical capabilities to draw him normally anymore? I'm gonna go back home. Let's see. I just need a neutral pose. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. We ballin'. I think you guys will like the outfit that I have in mind. I don't think... Have I decided what I would do for pants? I don't think I have. I think I just had an idea for the t-shirt. Go maybe like this. I looked away for a second and the background is somehow transparent. What do you mean somehow? I think his hand would be like there, roughly. Oh god, that looks gross. I haven't drawn in like so long. Actually, I feel like maybe it would be higher, like here. Ugh, this is gross. Let's see. Or maybe this one. This one will work. I gotta open my chat still. There you go. Hello, chat. I haven't forgotten about you. We'll fix his proportions later. Gotta make the head smaller, I think. We'll worry about it later. Right now, let's just get the shape down. I dropped a pic of how bad I messed up. Wait, hang on. Let's see. How did you fuck this up? Ooh, Discord doesn't actually want to load right now. It's having a hard time. Oh, there we go. Did you turn off the background layer by accident? Actually, I have... Wait, why do I still have a notification? Oh, there we go. You should check your layers, bro. I'm gonna Persona 3 myself. Don't do it, no. Actually, wait, you reminded me. Apparently Persona 6 got announced. It's like, there's like a teaser for it. I don't think there's an official release date or anything, but it looks like it's gonna be kind of like horror coded, if I can be honest. And don't get me wrong, like the other Persona games do have horror elements to them, but it feels like they're kind of fully leaning into the horror aspect for this one. Although I could be wrong, it was literally just a couple of seconds. Wow, his body is so small and his foot is so big. Hang on. This is what happens when you keep shrinking your work down. Alright, I like that, but it's too long. And his foot looks messed up. I'll redo his foot. Do it like here. When you set up the canvas, hang on, I gotta expand this. When you set up the canvas, you should be able to just reactivate the base layer. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Maybe you just turned it off by accident. Love to be that confined with my proportions when drawing. My stuff is always either too small or too large. I worry about that a lot. When I started drawing, I was almost exclusively a Sonic artist. And I haven't drawn Sonic consistently in a while. I do still get commissions to draw Sonic characters, like from Skinner. But I haven't drawn Sonic characters consistently in so long, and yet, to this day, I always have to worry about the head being too big. Like right now, I think it's too big. Some things are really easy to change and outgrow as an artist, and some stuff just kind of fucking sticks with you. I think it should come up. Maybe I should just start like here. You said grilled chicken sandwich? Oh, grill. Okay, wait. I just realized grilled doesn't exist outside of Australia. It's GRILL, D. It's a brand, not a literal grilled chicken sandwich. But keeping myself stuck in a chibi art style while only really doing emotes and stickers. I want to do bigger things, but I'm scared. Well, the best part is, as a digital artist, you can quite literally fuck up as many times as you want until you get it right. Like, now I'm zooming out, I'm like, oh damn, actually, his head's too small now. My problem is that I draw on a screen tablet that is sitting at an angle. So sometimes, if I don't have my piece on a screen in front of me, not just, like, here, beneath me while I'm drawing, then my proportions can be fucked up and I won't even realize until the piece is done. I think I still want to put a hand on the hip, you know? It's just classic. We'll put it like here, and we'll do that lazy thing where you can't actually see his hand. Actually, that doesn't look good. Maybe we'll keep this hand down. His hand itself will be like here. Maybe. I don't know why I'm trying to make the pose interesting. This is literally just to mock up an outfit. I could have drawn him T-posing and that would have gotten the job done. There's a reason why I want one of his hands up. Although realistically you'd be able to see it even if his hand wasn't up. That hand is like not it. Go with that, and then we will pull this down a little bit, I think. Like this. Not much, because his fingers are going to be longer too, so I gotta take that into consideration when I map out his thingamabob. You can have a pop out of the content you draw, so you could pull that onto another screen. Yeah, I should be doing that. The sandwich is deconstructed on the website? Oh yeah, grilled, yeah. Yes, yes, you found it. You found it. Grilled is the company. Got nothing to do with how the sandwich is cooked. I know. It's just like how boneless is a cooking style, okay? I accidentally closed Hal's commission thingy. I need that. Where's your... oh, yeah. Open this on Clip Studio and then also open it on my second monitor so I can take a look. These are the, like, different colors that we were playing with for Hal's jacket. I really like this darker red one. This is like a more cool tone red, but we ended up going with this one. Let's make him a bit bigger. He doesn't need to be that small anymore. I feel like his feet might still be too big. Ah, don't worry. I'll worry about it when, like, the sketch has been sketched. Oh, wrong layer. Sorry, I'm trying to focus a little bit because it's been a while since I've drawn Howl in any style that's not just the goober style for panels and stickers. So I'm like, I gotta make sure the proportions are correct and I don't make them like huge. Alright, there we go. A grilled fried sandwich. I want to throw my iPad. You're the one who did this to yourself. You're the one who said you were going to turn me into a chicken sandwich. Alright, I think that's fine. I actually think his hair's supposed to be a bit longer than that, but it should be okay. I might also, if we're gonna make him a simpler outfit, we might also give him a hair alternative that is also simpler to draw, because he has a lot of strong shape language in his hair. Maybe we'll give him like a ponytail. Or a bun. Do you want a ponytail or a bun? Okay.
Sorry.
I was just thinking that maybe having an easier to draw hairstyle might also help.
Doesn't have to be like super long hair.
And give you like a like a buzz cut.
Like a half shaved hair with a slight bit on the
Ooh, we can play with that. Maybe not right now, but we can play with that.
Nothing against ponytails. Sometimes maybe man bun, but it's not really my style.
Alright, there we go. I just realized that his concept sketch doesn't have his human ears in it. That's not a big deal, we can just add them in anyway, but interesting. Okay, so his nose kind of starts out here and then comes in. Worry about it so much, the shape's come out a lot nicer. Except for this bit here. This bit here can go fuck itself. Trying to give it its shape definition while not making it too big, because if it's too big then it gives the impression he has a fat nose. good for now. Okay, his eyes are kind of like tilted up. Look a little bit softer than they do in the concept sketch. I hate when I do that. Sometimes my sketches come out like super like jagged with a lot of shape language, and then sometimes they come out super soft and it's like, I don't need super soft right now. I need the sharper shapes, please. That looks better. I could probably copy paste this eye, and then we can play around with the transform tool. Oh no, not that one. This one. It's not quite touching his nose. It's like up here. Okay. And then this part of his face, like this comes down, but then his cheek comes in higher like this. Hang on. Like a little. There we go. Now it's starting to look like Hal a little bit. Now I'm thinking about 2-point perspective. This is a fucking sandwich. Cool your jets. It's a sign that you want to improve your art. I think it's pretty cool. You would have picked what? Panini. For what? Ah, panini bread. Panini bread's pretty fucking good. Ooh, for a burger? I think it's panini. I haven't been to Grilled in a hot minute.
The last time we went, we had that table which was like full of veggies.
Yeah. I want to try their mushroom burger again. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it. Pretty good burger. There's a mushroom burger at Grilled Chat. It's like a vegan burger. It is a vegan burger. And like the meat patty is replaced with mushroom, but instead of it being a bunch of little mushrooms or like a fake meat burger that's made out of mushrooms, it's literally just one giant fucking mushroom cap that's been seasoned and grilled as if it was a meat patty. And it's brilliant. Alright, it's starting to look like Hal. Okay. The facial proportions in the sketch were not correct at all, but we got it. Might leave the eyes for now. I might also move the head down a teensy bit. There we go. Do you want any accessories?
Accessories.
Yeah. Like a nice belt or something. I don't want to go too overboard because the idea is that it was a simpler design. But you can still have nice things.
Yeah. I just don't know what else I want. But again, didn't give it any thought. I didn't know that was happening today.
Yeah, I did just kind of finish what I was doing and be like, fuck it, I want to do this now. Alright, well then this isn't final. This is just brainstorming chat. What time is it? Oh shit. I'm gonna move over in like 15 minutes. Let's try and get at least the gist of it done. We'll at least do the shirt today because the shirt was the main idea that I had, chat, and I want you guys to see it. Oh, this hand is gonna look like shit. You know what? We've got 15 minutes. I'm not drawing the hand. I'll draw this bit of the arm in because that's gonna separate from the sleeve, which is here. Do the arm because the arm was kind of part of it as well. Alright, we're gonna focus on this bit for now. We'll design bottoms later. I do need this arm in there though. Alright, let me grab what I need to grab. I need a clean graphic. I can't find a clean graphic. Perfect, got it. Hopefully this isn't a WebP. It's kind of bit crushed though. What about this one? This is clean, and I can fix the color of it. Okay, let me temporarily make Clip Studio small. I know it's messing with your vision, but trust me. It is a WebP. Hang on. that shouldn't take too long. What am I gonna do just to get the idea across a bit better? We're going to color the line art black. Well, the sketch layer black. Turn this bit off. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. We're going to sketch in the neck first. We need that. Alright, the rest of him is missing. Ignore it. Don't need this. Yeah, let's take this. Alright, this is ready. Perfect, perfect. You know what, we might move a little bit later than I wanted to, but I really want to get this concept off the ground. At least as a starting point. Would you like to indulge in 5 corny jokes? I will compromise for 3. I think 5 is too many. But if you're willing to part with 3 of them, I would be delighted. What do you call a witch made out of sand? A sandwich? Funny you mentioned that. Someone in our chat's actually drawing a sandwich right now. How's that going, by the way, Jake? Why does it fill all the way over there? You're not supposed to do that. What if I go like this? Alright, that did it. What do you call a Martian that mastered karate? A Martian artist? I despise whatever came over me to hop in this chat 17 months ago. No, you don't. No, you don't. You lie. Why you lie? What am I missing? This bit. What do you call a man made out of, what do you call a zone made out of O's and ozone? Thank you. I'll grab this. I just realized I didn't draw his eyes in, so he just has like hollow pupils, but that's fine because this isn't about him. This is about the shirt. Actually, it is about him, but you know what I mean, chat. Alright, the basics are in. I'm gonna grab... Alright, I'm gonna grab the black that his pants usually are. Oh, God damn it. Where are the spaces? Here. And here. Alright, are you guys ready? You guys ready to see the t-shirt that I had planned for Hal? Hang on, first of all I need to clean this up. Because it's the wrong color. Is it more of a bright red? I think it is. It's not this dark. That looks right. We can fix it later if we have to. Pickles on your meal sonar? Ew. Do not put pickles on my meal sonar. How's the weather today? It was actually pretty nice. Now it's cooling off a little bit. You could, but you won't because you asked me and I said no. What's wrong? I'm gonna have to just think. Okay. Alright, there you go. That's the t-shirt that I had the idea for. I did also... I could and you couldn't stop me? Yeah, but I would be very cross. You don't want me to be very cross, do you? Mash and gravy isn't something completely different over there, right? I don't want another grilled situation. No, it is literally just mashed potato with gravy poured on top. You're fine. Another idea I had that I don't know if we're gonna keep, so I will actually draw it on a separate layer entirely, is I really liked the idea of Hal having some sort of like bandages or tape. I originally thought it would be cool all the way up the arms, but now I'm thinking that might be a bit too excessive, so maybe some just by the wrists. That. And it might be cool to have some here for his neck as well. But he doesn't wear bandages on his neck in his base outfit, so it might be a little weird. Like, oh, why do you have them in your casual fit? So we're gonna play with it for a second. Add a separate layer. There we go. It would be a lot easier to tell if it looked good or not if I actually took the time to draw his hand, but I was running out of time. Alright, there we go. I think the tape around the neck is too much, but I like it around the wrists. We'll see. You want to see? What do you think?
I do like the one actually.
Do you like the wrist bandages? Chat is a success. We gotta design bottoms eventually. Mr. No, all of your hairstyle suggestions suck.
Suggested two, and they both were sort of the same thing.
Not really. Okay, what if we give you like braids? Because you've already got one braid.
No to braids. I didn't actually want the braid initially anyway. The person
Oh.
who was originally designing it for me, that was their personal flair.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? We could have just not put the braid in when I took over.
It looked nice. But like, I don't really want to extend them any further than that.
Okay.
It's like a one-time thing for that particular model.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I forgot to draw your braid in this sketch, so you don't have it.
Excellent.
I totally didn't know that.
I had mentioned it before, but it probably wasn't a big thing.
Alright, well, I'm gonna save this, and we can work on some bottoms and maybe some shoes later. Maybe you can get some shoes to match the shoes for my green outfit. There we go. Oh, and just on time. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna throw you guys onto the Be Right Back screen. And I'm gonna set up so that we can switch on over to whatchamacallit, mixtape. That cursed little bit of mess. Alright. Now's your time. Have a stretch, have a snack, grab a drink, grab any refills you need. Go to the bathroom. Did I say that already? I don't remember. Give me at most 10 minutes. At most 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Whoops.